Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of Jobless Weebs, episode 54. This is Brian, and with me today,
the big brown Mexican, Des.
Des. Yes! Alrighty! Okay, start though, Des. Okay, so since this is kind of getting into July now, with of course all the new cool anime and, well, life keeps going on. How have you been?
It's been good. I'm applying for new jobs, and I mean, I'll see where that goes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
also one of those, like weird moments because we're still trying to have the podcast.
Yeah,
Kinda like
we are.
We made a habit out of it of recording a day, but
Oh, yeah.
life is trying to screw us over. So it's like,
yep. And so
No.
we're again recording on an off day, so it does feel a little bit odd, a little
Right.
bit weird, since you had a good routine for the last few days of the week.
right,
Yeah.
and it's like, you know what, like the last episode, episode 53 just came out today.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, just this morning.
So it's like, it feels kind of weird, but it's like, yeah, we're trying to adjust
Yeah.
our regular lives because sadly we cannot make money out from this yet.
Yes. Yeah, but we're keeping it alive, and we're still plugging
Yeah, I mean,
along.
and of course
Yeah.
that's not the point. And the point is kind of like, getting together, trying to blow up the steam from life.
That's
Just
right.
talk about anime
Yeah.
and keep this jobless weave mindset whenever we can.
Exactly. Yeah, it's definitely an ideal. It's like the life, and something I think is pretty great. At least like getting into anime and talking about it.
Yeah, and how was your week?
Yeah, I've been doing okay. It's been a little bit rough. I'm continuing a particular job I have at the moment, and it's challenging because it's not in my skill set whatsoever, and it's almost more of a weakness for me, I would say. Like, I know what my strengths and weaknesses are. Having lived pretty much like a third of my life now, and having gone to college and like done a lot of different things, so I like certain things, I don't like certain things. So yeah, this one is definitely more of my weaknesses, but I'm still trying. Yeah, still going for what I want to do, and this I think will help me get there eventually.
Wow.
One day.
Yeah,
I probably need to put more effort in though, but I like this.
Like,
Yeah.
we're yearning for the day where we get hired by Netflix, like we said on our last episode, and
Oh, there you go. Yes.
Netflix don't think that we were joking.
Oh, yes.
We're actually serious. We gotta go
try.
to like Netflix career
try.
and see if the
Wait,
anime
what?
consultant is
It's
an
a real
actual
thing?
position.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Like a consultant, as you said. Expert. I like that idea.
That'd be nice, right?
It would be nice. Yeah.
Think about it, Netflix.
So today I have an interesting idea. It more of kind of trying to pitch the idea and see what you think about it. So I watched this recent anime. Well, I mean, I recently watched an anime.
Right.
Sorry. Life is all about clarity, isn't it? Yeah. So to be clear, I recently watched an anime called Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto-kun. And
Right.
it's a anime, a slice of life anime. It's super silly. It's very goofy. Let me see which year it came out.
I think.
Oh, unless.
I mean, you can check it, but
Okay, yeah.
my
Let me
best
pull it
guess
up.
it's somewhere around like 2015 and 2018.
Okay.
So,
That sounds
and the
right.
correct answer is
And the correct answer is.
for 100 points.
Ooh. 2016.
Ah.
Hey.
I know my
April to
anime.
July. You do. So yes, 2016. So yeah, pretty recent. The manga was 2012 to 2015. So there you go. It was like a little while ago, not too long ago.
I mean, we're in 2022, so
That's right. I got to remember that years.
I mean, I'm
Go
still
on.
thinking that like when
Yeah.
I see like an anime, like, oh yeah, it's from 2009,
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
3 years ago, right?
Oh wait.
Oh,
Yep. And so this anime, it has a very fun reputation. Everyone who I have talked with who have seen it are always like, oh, Sakamoto-kun, like, oh, remember that one part where he totally fights a bee in the classroom or whatnot, or he totally like goes crazy with like saving a bird with his umbrella and flying. So crazy.
I mean, he is kind of like the embodiment of bizarre perfection.
Yes, yeah, bizarre perfection. Because we have perfection,
And then we have
and then we
Sakamoto.
have Sakamoto. Yes, that's exactly right. Because okay, so so Sakamoto, he's a really bizarre character, as you said. He's very unique. I would almost say eccentric too. So the thing with Sakamoto-kun is he has a very cool image and a very suave outward appearance, but he also acts in a very strange way. So everybody looks to him and thinks he's cool, or they think, oh, he's too cool. And so a lot of the guys from the classroom are jealous, and they kind of try to get revenge on him or try to lash out on him because of that. He's too cool. And so they feel like they're being
Belittled.
Exactly. It's like, and what does Sakamoto-kun do to them? Like
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Yeah, he never is mean to anybody. And I also noticed one other thing. He never instigates situations.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
I
He's
just
kinda
thought
like-
of that. He never instigates.
He's like dragged
stuff.
into them.
Yeah.
But the thing
He's
is, like,
literally
he doesn't even
dragged.
know he is dragged. And he just
Yeah.
keeps being cool and perfect.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Ooh, that is a good way to describe it. Specifically with, so Sakamoto-kun, he has kind of like a best friend. Sakamoto-kun's best friend, Yoshinobu, is kind of like a bullied, ignored guy of the classroom, kind of the run of the mill B type character who's
Okay.
like the side character. No one really interacts with except for like the main character and the bullies and whatnot.
Right.
So Yoshinobu's mother, Shigemi Kubota, oh man, she is head over heels for Sakamoto.
Oh, I remember which
You
one
remember
you're
that?
talking about.
Yes.
Yes. It
So,
was like
what the
this
heck?
kind of like chubby guy, right?
Yes, yeah, the chubby guy. Yeah, so that's
yes, I
the best
remember
friend.
now.
Yes, yeah. So the chubby guy, he has hair but it's buzzed off, and then okay, yeah. But what I wanted to say, what I wanted to say was, yeah, you remember now.
I remember
silly.
now, like,
Yeah.
because he goes to this guy's house, and the mom is
Yes.
like, "What are you?"
Yeah.
And she starts having like
literally
these
falls in love.
delusions that Sakamoto is cheating on her, and she's like, "Oh, it's Sakamoto," and she's like doing something super wrong.
Right.
And Sakamoto is just like baiting her.
Oh, yes.
And she's like, "Oh, he's playing hard to get." And
right. And so she goes.
yeah, when I was watching that, I was like,
whatever.
"What the heck is happening?"
Really weird. Yes. And then to the point that when her son gets a cold, she
goes to
school as dressed up as the son to get close to Sakamoto-kun. It's so weird.
Super silly.
Yeah, it's so weird. So the thing I wanted to say goes off of your idea with that situation is that he is literally just there. The mother totally falls in love with him, but then it's the guy, the best friend, that tells Sakamoto-kun, "Hey, can you like hide from my mother? She's like in love with you or something." So that's when Sakamoto-kun starts like he has to like hide underneath,
like
the
on
bed,
the tub.
or like in the tub, or like in the doorway, literally up on the ceiling like a spider. But it's not like his fault at all. It's something he was like dragged into. So it's always things that like happen to him. He never like. And also, I think it's that he's just that way. He's just like, he just is super cool because of his like personality, I guess.
Yeah, he's like perfect character type personality.
Yes.
It's like it makes him kind of like a magnet for all these silly situations that you say like there's no way that could ever happen. But a lot of times,
but like for him,
a lot of times it's like, well, what if they would?
If they would,
like,
if this did happen, it happens to him. Oh yeah,
because it's like even the bullies afterwards, they kind of like become Sakamoto's disciples, and Sakamoto is like there just being Sakamoto, being cool. Yeah, and everyone is like, oh yeah, it's like, you see that guy? We're his friends.
Exactly.
They're kind of like bragging about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Those
They're like,
are super silly.
Yeah, it is. Because Ah-chan, the bully turned Sakamoto-kun's like disciple, right? He is literally like reaching out to Sakamoto-kun whenever he like sees him. He's like with the hole that they dig just randomly for kicks and giggles. They want to trap someone like to fall in the hole. They catch Sakamoto-kun, and when they go check, he disappeared. That's like really weird. And then when they look, there's like a deeper hole, and so the bullies are like, oh no way, he dug through the earth, he's on the other side of the earth, he's in Brazil. I tried the boss bully guy, he's like, oh, I'll follow you, Sakamoto-kun or whatever, and he like tries to go in the hole, but it's like, yeah, they're always trying to like reach towards him, almost like an ideal, but Sakamoto-kun never like tries to like start these situations or anything. He's always just living his Sakamoto-kun life, and so I was thinking about that anime, uh, with like, of course, the whole plot, and it's a slice of life, but he's kind of like this character that's in a classroom with people like looking up to him, and I was thinking like, why is he like so looked up to besides being cool, or what defines him, or why do they like him after like seeing how he interacts with people, because he never like instigates the things, he always reacts or kind of like
Also,
goes into these
he
situations.
almost never
Yeah.
talks.
Yeah,
Does he?
that's right. He almost never talks. He says, Sakamoto desu ka? Always.
Like,
Like, that's
I'm
his
Sakamoto.
catchphrase.
Like,
Yeah, haven't you heard? So, yeah, he never does really talk.
like
He calls.
he's in that Komi-san Nezuko group.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah. He is. Ooh, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, he says like scum to the bullies when they're like trying to like embarrass him or whatnot,
Oh yeah.
with like showing his photos to like the girls in the classroom. He says that. I think he talks to his friend the most. But yeah,
I think so.
he never really. Yeah, and that's the other thing with his voice. You don't really hear it a lot.
But
So it's
I mean,
very
at the
unique.
same time,
Yeah.
his voice actor.
Oh yeah.
Who's
Oh, you've probably looked into this then.
he's also the same voice as Best Geniest from My Hero Academia. Like he's
Oh really?
one of his other like
his other roles.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Another
He's also the
type
voice
character.
of Garo in One Punch Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no way! No way.
Yep.
Okay.
His name is Hikaru Midorikawa.
Okay.
So like
Hikaru.
his voice is really nice, and
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah.
like-
Like hearing those names, it's already like suave, like powerful
Yes.
voices. Yeah.
and
Very cool.
and so just like Sakamoto's design, you know, he's like
yes.
like tall,
Yep, very
refined facial features, like
with like the mole in the at the corner of his eye.
perfectly fixed hair.
Yeah.
His glasses, and you gotta love always those
yes.
glasses quirks.
Yep. You do.
I mean, we even put it in our logo. So
we did our little icons. So yeah, and also like along with that, his physique. He's very robust, very athletic, you could say.
Oh boy! And now that I think about it, I was trying to think of another anime that it's similar, but I would say it's like the other side of the coin from Sakamoto. And the name it's Handa-kun. It's a spin-off from Barakamon.
Yeah, from Barakamon. Yes.
And it's the main character, Handa.
Yeah.
But when he was in high school.
Okay.
The only thing is like, and I can't explain why, but you know, like in Barakamon, Handa is like overconfident, like very like full of pride to a certain point that he doesn't
at his
accept
point of his life.
A lot of people in his life.
Right. And so he feels kind of like restricted on this island that he is on in Barakamon.
But on the spin-off, when he was in high school, Handa-kun, he is the most popular guy. He is like seen as perfect.
No way.
The only thing is that he thinks everybody thinks he is a loser.
Wait a second.
So everyone looks out like to him. He's like, oh, what is Hana-kun gonna do? Like, Hana-kun, he's my buddy. Like even the girls are like, yeah, Hana-kun.
Really?
And he's like,
okay.
oh no, everyone hates me. And
whoa. So Yeah, very different.
So yeah, it's like kind of like the same
It's like
coin.
the same thing. Yeah.
Because like people think that you are perfect, like the character is perfect.
Yeah.
But like in the case of Sakamoto-kun, it's like as much as we hate it, Sakamoto-kun knows he's perfect.
Oh yes.
But
yes.
not in a
so.
not in a hateful way, because
Right.
there are characters that like they self-proclaim to be perfect, and it's like, I don't like this character.
Yeah.
But with Sakamoto-kun,
you don't feel that from
you
him.
you can't bring yourself to hate such a perfect guy like him.
Right. Because I think that's also what a lot of the characters notice. Even the bullies hate or hated. Sakamoto-kun, he acts the way that he's perceived. Is probably what you're trying to say.
Kind of, yeah. And like with Hana-kun, it's like everyone thinks that Hana-kun is perfect because of his calligraphy skills.
Oh yeah, well he's like top. Didn't he win like a lot of yeah.
He won like a lot of awards, but he always thinks that like everyone hates him. There is just one episode in Hana-kun, it's close to the last episode, where he can like hit his head or something and his personality completely changes, and he's like, I'm the most popular one, and when he thinks that he was the most popular one, it's when he becomes the most hated one.
Really?
And then,
no way!
Then he can like recovers his memory and recovers his personality, and like, yeah, everyone hates me, and then everyone starts to love him again. It's like, what the heck?
What? Okay, what in the world?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's odd. Yeah.
But like, I think like Hana-kun and Sakamoto-kun like pretty similar plot.
Right.
Because both of them are like more comedy oriented. They're both sides of life. They're both comedy oriented, but in one of them, the character has like opposite personalities. Like Sakamoto-kun, nice guy, and Hana-kun, he's a great guy, but he just
like terrible
lags
self-esteem.
Self-esteem, yeah.
Gotcha. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure that like changes how the whole atmosphere of the show then.
Yes.
With the character. Oh yeah.
Because Sakamoto-kun, it's like 12 episodes only?
Yeah, it's just about 12 episodes. Yeah. That's right.
And on the last episode, it's
it's
like very emotional, right? Because it's when one of the bullies he's like,
he tries to go
like Sakamoto doesn't care about me, and it's like, I mean, you're not wrong, but
right.
Because he makes a file, like he goes inside like the student assembly with like a bat.
Yeah.
And sort of like,
that's right. And
when I was watching that, I was like,
beat up Sakamoto.
What is happening?
Oh, right. Because this whole series, it's like they have a strange relationship. But yeah, for him to go after him like that and trying to beat him up and hit him, yeah, it is a little disturbing. Yeah. So, okay, that is probably the part that really makes Sakamoto-kun shine, I think. That part when Sakamoto-kun he's giving the assembly speech, and then Achan tries to like hit him with the bat, but then Sakamoto-kun keeps going with the speech and talks about how like if you're at like the worst time of your life, your friends will be there to help you. And he's like literally reaching down and like holding him. So he's like literally narrating what he's doing to help Achan, even though he's still trying to like beat him up. He even hits him on his hand with the bat. So because
it is bad. It's like top of some plays in like
that's right. the
theater, right?
That's right. The auditorium, the backstage, kind of like catwalk or something. Yeah. So it's like
oh boy, that was like,
right.
is the author running out of ideas?
Yeah. And it's like it's the end of the anime, and it's like the real bad guy is pulling strings behind the scenes, and for some reason is like a super senior, so he might be like around 30 or something.
Yeah,
so it's like a really weird
guy.
situation. But then Sakamoto-kun.
Because are they like first years?
Yeah. Yes.
They're first years.
Yes.
Okay.
First years. I think some of the students are like second or third years, because I think he interacts with quite a few classes. But then what I really noticed that makes Sakamoto-kun shine is his loyalty to everybody, basically. So I really got that in the end episode, that last episode, where he still was trying. So I thought about it, and I thought about all the situations that he goes through, and like, why does he act that way to everybody he treats he treats everyone with respect. He doesn't make light of anybody or anybody's like interests or like what they're going through. And so like I was thinking like maybe that's what really makes him shine. Like let alone his cool side, of course, or his suave nature, or how everybody like views him. I was thinking like maybe at the root of it all, it's his loyalty. Yeah.
I think that Sakamoto-kun is like the perfect Chad.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's the best way to sum up.
Because it's like, you know, like, normally that type of character, kind of like the overly handsome, close to perfection character in anime, most of the time is for like comic relief or whatever. But it's like he has to be silly because it's like you can't take extremely handsome character seriously, because it's like he has to be overly narcissistic. Or like overconfident because I don't know, like family roots or like because he's a foreigner or whatever. Like you normally see this type of character as like the rich, annoying type. Kind of like and I remember like a few of the characters that I remember. From Yurusei Yatsura.
Oh, okay.
There's this like super handsome character, Mendo. Yeah.
Oh.
Mendo. Like super handsome and whatever, but
the other like the rival guy.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
And like
who's supposed to be engaged.
He's like perfect and whatever, but he's afraid of the dark and he turns into like a coward or whatever. But most of the time he's dignified and whatever, and you know that's what you expect from the perfect type character, that he has some sort of weakness.
Okay.
But with Sakamoto, it's like, and you know, those characters normally are not the main character.
Yeah, I was about to say that actually. The like how you were describing it is usually not the main character. Yeah. Okay. I like that idea.
And if they're the main character, it's because it's an isekai or a fantasy one.
Okay. I see.
So it's not this type of setting.
Yes.
With the perfect character in a high school environment.
Oh, yeah.
That you don't hate.
Right.
Like you don't grow to hate it.
Yeah. Because usually, they aren't the perfect Chad type when they're like that. Yeah, absolutely. You know,
it's a great character.
Yes, he's a great character. He's the perfect Chad. He won't make anybody feel bad, and he won't betray your expectations. He'll always be
And at the end of the school year, he's like, "Oh yeah, you're going to NASA or whatever."
Right. Oh, okay. That was also a really weird thing. Like they need that, but they did. But did they really need that? Like NASA?
Yeah, kind of like,
why?
Oh yeah, after high school, oh, you've already discovered the cure for cancer, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be the one that helps. Ooh, this is one of the only things he says. He's gonna be the ones to help human migration in the next 1,000 years to Mars. Or I don't even know if he mentioned Mars, but he's like human migration. I'm gonna do it. It's like what?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, you did bring up something, and I do want to explore a little bit with how uh like weird it is. It's kind of an offbeat anime with just the delivery sometimes. With the NASA one, it's like pure silliness, but sometimes I felt like with some of the other situations, it's like an offbeat type of. Well, then again, it is slice of life.
Right.
So slice of life is an odd genre in itself, but Sakamoto-kun with like with some of the character portrayals, it's like not how like a lot of anime shows do things. With say with the mother, with some of the scenes, it's like you really do cringe.
Yeah.
And some of the other parts with the animation and with the like character designs, you do kind of cringe a little bit.
Yeah.
Or at least it doesn't really quite fit with Sakamoto-kun. And maybe that's the point of them, since he's so perfect.
To cringe,
so
like,
maybe
the other
it's
ones.
that. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they're all foils to his character. He's literally the center of the world, or the center of the universe.
I mean, in this type of anime, like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, okay, at the end of the manga or whatever, like, okay,
Yeah.
so the president of the world, Sakamoto-kun.
Oh yes. World peace. Okay, now we're going on the ships and we're going to Mars now. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
I can see it happening.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. And the very end, the closing scene where he's leaving the high school to go to America to work with NASA. So just beforehand they had a pie throwing contest. Well, no, sorry. Even that part was a little odd. So the whole classroom had pies. They wanted to finally like get back at Sakamoto-kun, and so they were trying to like hit him in the face with pies, but they kept hitting each other. And so they're talking and it's like important or something, but he like catches a pie. He leaves. It's like his last day. And so like other things happen, but when he reaches the gate, and he was like holding the pie up to this point. But when we see the PE teacher like seeing off students from the school grounds, we see Sakamoto-kun with pie covering his face and his glasses especially, and he walks up and the PE teacher is like, "Oh, like who are you?" And Sakamoto-kun is like, "Sakamoto-kun desu ka?" But he covered his face, so it's like maybe he was crying too.
I always find that interesting, and
Yeah.
in
So
in
that
slice of
really.
life, like our comedy, like you
Oh
always have to
yeah.
throw something emotional. Like it doesn't matter how
Yeah.
perfect your character or how imperfect your character is. Like you gotta make him vulnerable to the ninja,
Oh yes.
like chopping onions.
Oh yes. Off screen. Yep. Yep. Yeah. And so when we see that, we of course feel that. We feel for Sakamoto-kun because we don't really know what he's thinking, but we could imagine he's feeling sad
He's
leaving the
an
classroom. Oh, man.
enigma,
Yeah,
and
that's it. He's
normally
literally an
also
enigma.
a lot of times in slice of life anime,
Yeah.
you have the inner thoughts from some
Yeah.
characters.
I was watching.
Sakamoto-kun, you never
Yeah.
have his inner thoughts.
Yeah, you don't have them. You have them for the secondary characters.
Yes.
Like Komi-san. Okay, but in comparison, I was watching Nichijou, and that's like almost all character reaction, character inner voices and stuff, almost all the time. Yeah, it's like Monica. You have no idea. I'm trying to think of some more character examples for the Sakamoto-kun type of character, but who are like the usual type that we usually see. Oh, you have one.
Yeah,
Okay,
Natsume
let's.
Kyosuke from Little Busters.
Okay.
I mean,
Busters.
if you have never watched Little Busters,
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
Busters is from the same author that came up with Clannad. So if that tells you something,
Okay.
it's a tearjerker.
Yes.
But this character, it's kind of like the leader of his group of friends,
Ooh,
and
mhm.
he is like, I wouldn't say perfect, but everyone
okay.
in his group of friends
Oh,
like
like.
have him on a pedestal.
Well, there you go. Check
'cause-
mark.
Because it's like, yeah, he is the one that moves the group. He has the
Okay.
leadership.
Mhm.
Definitely, he has the brains.
Mhm. Okay.
And you don't really hate him
Oh, okay.
until one part
Ah,
of the
I
second
see.
season.
I see.
Like, there's a
Yes.
point in the second season that you're like, oh, what a jerk.
Oh,
But then by the
okay.
end of the anime, it's like, oh, what a sweet guy.
Oh,
And like,
I see.
I'm sorry I called you a jerk before.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, it's that kind of. He was that kind of character that like he was called
yeah.
the leader,
Yeah.
and he was looked upon.
Oh,
And
yes.
then he was like, oh,
Kind of betrayed
as a
that.
viewer, like you feel betrayed by him. But then it's like,
Right.
okay, you're all right. You're like,
Oh, I see. Yeah. Gotcha.
like if you haven't
there you
watched Little
go.
Busters, it's
Mhm.
it's sad.
Oh, really?
It's a sad
Man.
one. I was. Oh boy.
Oh, that does sound.
Like,
that does
don't remember
sound sad.
Vietnam.
Oh man, yikes!
It's not as sad
Well,
as
there-
Clannad. When I watch it,
oh yeah, Clannad. Yeah, that's really sad. Even just from the first season, which I have seen. Yeah, but yeah, second season is the kicker, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, a few parts, but like those just few moments are like,
Yeah.
it's enough for me not to ever watch it again. Because
Oh yes, no. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's too sad. Oh, I just thought of someone. The guy in Orin High School Host Club.
the president.
The president. Yep.
Yes,
The Prince
yeah.
character. He's the perfect example that he kind of has weakness, so we kind of
Yeah. Now that
like
you
he
mention
gets
it,
on our
like,
nerves.
Yes.
But he's still a Chad. He's still cool. All the girls love him, but
But you as a viewer,
we know that he's useless. He's
yeah.
he has a terrible personality. We know that. There you go.
Like,
So
the vice president
he's-
is the actual Chad.
okay, I gotcha. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're like all of the hosts in that anime. They all are eccentric. They're all pretty like they're pretty weird, I would say. But yes, yeah, he's definitely one. Well, thanks for tuning in and listening with us today in another episode of Jobless Weebs. Talking about Sakamoto-kun, definitely an anime we recommend. It's
I think it's on
slice of
Crunchyroll,
life.
right?
That's right, on Crunchyroll. You can definitely find it there, and definitely want to get in and just laugh your butt off because this is just a weird, wild ride of just pure silliness. Love it. Oh, and the aliens, the festival where they were trying to do the school festival with the encounters, the alien encounters with the balloons. That was my favorite part. That was just so silly and so nonsense. Loved it.
Oh boy, yeah.
So yeah, go watch it now.
Thanks for watching. Keep watching anime, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yep. Till then.
Bye bye.